This is Jim Harriet for ABC Reports. Preparations continue for Pope Paul's visit to New York next Monday. A long day for the pontiff, but there seems little doubt His Eminence will be physically up to the occasion.
He's very frail, but I think it's willpower that overrides the physical lack of strength.
More about Pope Paul the man in a moment.
Imprévu is coming, and you'll never be the same.
Turn me loose, imprévu. Let me laugh and make love, imprévu. Let me run through the world, flaming popcorn and pearls. I'll make spring an ordinary thing.
Imprévu is coming, and you'll never be the same.
We'll make spring an ordinary thing.
By Coty.
Monsignor John Clancy, member of the Portland, Maine Diocese, is a longtime friend of Pope Paul, having worked under the direction of the then Monsignor Montini in the Vatican Secretariat of State. Monsignor Clancy says the Pope, as a young man, did not attend a seminary. He spent much of his time at home with his family.
And his father was one of the most emancipated Italians of the time and invited other liberal intellectuals to his home, and then young Montini was exposed to all of this, and I think developed many of the attitudes which are a part of his equipment in those early days, and escaped a great deal of the stultification which the Italian educational system could have imposed on him at the time, and which it did impose on many of his contemporaries.
Quite possibly as a result.
He is trying in his own very quiet, subtle way to demythologize, if you will, the papacy, to sort of do away with the Byzantine touches, the ostrich feather fans, the being always elevated above the presence of others in a throne room, that sort of thing.
The pontiff is a very private person, preferring the company of one or two rather than large crowds.
He has a passion for traveling and a passion for reading.
One of the great themes of his sermons and speeches through the years when he was Archbishop of Milan was that the church must go out and encounter the world.
The time has come to end this insistence that the world come and meet the church on the church's terms.
Following through on this theme,
he has broken down once and for all the isolation of the Holy Father from the church and from the world. And that isolation can happen very easily in a court which is as structured and as formal as the Vatican court has been for 1,000 years and continues to be.
Says Monsignor John Clancy.
He seems to be somewhat embarrassed by the adulation which, of course, the people shower on him.
This, as much of New York, awaits the opportunity to do just that next Monday. Jim Harriet for ABC Reports.
Keep Inside Sports with Howard Cosell. Every day on the ABC Radio Network.